Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers news, impending free agent hoping for LA return. The Los Angeles Lakers will enter their biggest summer to date. While there are a ton of big decisions they must address, including the player options of 2 starters, the less significant signings are usually the ones that can be do or die when the playoffs arrive. We see it all the time with championship-level teams. It's the other guys that take championship teams over the hump. It's a big reason why the Lakers failed to overcome the Denver Nuggets, the others failed to step up when needed. The Lakers need to address that when the summer approaches. Although the Lakers got relatively little help from their bench, one role player hopes he gets another shot with the purple and gold. After dropping Game 5 against the Nuggets, guard Spencer Dinwiddie told reporters, including Jovan Buha of The Athletic, that he would love to be back with the Lakers next season. Dinwiddie signed with Los Angeles in February 2024 as a free agent via the buyout market. Although it was a homecoming for the LA native, his play wasn't pretty. In 28 games, the 31-year-old put up 6.8 points per game on 39% shooting from the field, 1.7 rebounds, and 2.4 assists in 24.2 minutes of action. His best game with the purple and gold came on March 24, when he scored a career-high 26 points in a win over the Indiana Pacers. Outside that, Dinwiddie was mediocre for the club, especially in the postseason. The guard could only tally 3.0 points while shooting 35.7% from the field and 25% from 3, 1.6 assists, and 1.4 rebounds in 5 games. In 73 minutes of action, he only collected 15 points and committed 7 personal fouls. Dinwiddie's time in Los Angeles may only be short-lived. We'll see how the Lakers brass approaches the veteran guard. Stephen A. Smith rips Lakers star LeBron James GOAT status amid massive coaching turnover. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James has had an awe-inspiring NBA career. James is coming off his 21st season and is the league's all-time scoring leader in addition to garnering 4 championships. Still, some analysts are not convinced he holds GOAT status. Stephen A. Smith explained the coaching reason he is critical of James' ranking on the all-time list. Smith used First Take co-host Shannon Sharpe as an example of someone who measures their success by leadership. According to Smith, Sharpe rarely talks about his greatness as a player. Rather, he emphasizes his locker room presence and impact on the team. Stephen A. Smith acknowledged that LeBron James has great leadership ability, but the numerous amount of coaches he has gone through takes points away from him. Furthermore, he drew from Michael Wilbon's criticism of James needing to take more accountability for the Lakers' early 2024 postseason exit instead of letting Darvin Ham take the blame. There's no way Darvin Ham is gone if Anthony Davis and LeBron James want him to stay. Not speaking up and standing up for Ham, all of those things come along with critiquing one's GOAT status, Smith explained in First Take. In addition to 2024's Darvin Ham situation, Smith believes James having 10 different head coaches in his career takes away from his GOAT status ranking. The acrimony, the friction, the divide, the fragmentation, all of those things play a role in one's greatness or lack thereof. Maybe that's the reason LeBron has 4 rings instead of 6, Smith added. LeBron James' squad was bounced from the playoffs early again in 2024 with their 4-1 series loss to Denver. Ironically, the Nuggets were the same ones who swept the Lakers in the 2023 Western Conference Finals. It seems Nikola Jokic and company are James' kryptonite. Could his career turnover of coaches be an issue as well? James' GOAT status has been a hot topic following his 21st season. Stephen A. Smith and Michael Wilbon's takes are understandable when considering the revolving door of coaches James has played for. At the same time, the decision to ultimately change coaches is the GM's. That does not mean James should not take more accountability for his team's woes. Moreover, the longer James plays and comes up short of a championship, the more his all-time status is hurt. Kendrick Perkins emphasized this shortly after LA's first-round 2024 exit. "I hate to say this, but I believe it in my soul. I wish LeBron James would retire. Not because I don't want to see more of LeBron James. The more LeBron James continues to play the game of basketball, the more it's going to hurt his legacy and the more it's going to continue to hurt his GOAT argument," Perkins stated. Is Perkins right? If James retired, he would theoretically lose less than he could have if he kept playing. On the other hand, James has the opportunity to add to his all-time status by pushing for one more title before he hangs his jersey up. Things have not gone well for James or the Lakers, but rest assured the star forward will find a way to end his career on top. Los Angeles Lakers reportedly eyeing former NBA champion head coach to replace Darvin Ham. The Los Angeles Lakers' decision to fire head coach Darvin Ham after 2 seasons did not necessarily come as too much of a surprise. Los Angeles fell in the first round of the NBA playoffs against the defending champion Denver Nuggets in 5 games. The team was not necessarily competitive against a far superior team. Meanwhile, there was a ton of drama behind the scenes between Ham and his players. That came out in droves during the aforementioned loss to Denver. Now that the Lakers have officially moved on from Ham, rumors about a potential replacement continue to heat up. That includes the possibility of hiring former NBA player J.J. Redick. Los Angeles Clippers head coach Ty Lue is also a possibility. But now, we're hearing another name being linked to the Lakers. Shams Charania of The Athletic pointed to Budenholzer as a top candidate to replace him in Los Angeles. The NBA insider also mentioned Kenny Atkinson and Charles Lee as well as the 2 names we focused on above. Budenholzer, 54, would make a ton of sense if the Lakers are looking for experience after the failed Ham experiment. The veteran spent 5 seasons as the Atlanta Hawks head coach, 2013-18, before moving on to the Milwaukee Bucks. He manned the Bucks bench for another 5 seasons, leading them to the NBA title back in 2021. The veteran coach was then surprisingly fired by Milwaukee following the 2022-23 season, despite leading them to a 58-24 record. All said, Budenholzer has led his team to the playoffs in 9 of his 10 seasons as a head coach. He boasts a solid .604 career winning percentage. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Mike Budenholzer? Leave your opinion in the comments.